Syra, the teacher says you have good grades, leadership, and respect. He also states that Syra showed resilience the first quarter when she overcame a major setback with her first exam. Instead of quitting on the class, she found new ways to study and earned a great grade on her second exam. She ended up with one of the higher grades in freshman AP Human Geography for the first quarter. What are your initial thoughts to how this teacher describes you?
Yeah, I think it's very true. I was struggled a lot the first test. I wasn't really prepared for the environment that we were taking it in. But then for the second test, I used more resources and I tried to do better and I learned from my mistakes. So I think that I did tell him about that and he asked me about it and I thought that it was a great thing that I should share to him and I was really proud of myself for that.
And how have you stayed focused during this year?
I like to write down everything that I have to do, and making sure that I get everything done at an appropriate time is also very important to me, and making sure that I have my friends that I can count on to ask for resources or anyone to study with other people also helps me a lot to retain information.
And you are a ninth grader, so you have a couple more years to go. What advice can you give students in your class or younger students on how to stay focused?
Yeah, I think a lot of people struggle with the first quarter for tests. I think just to don't give up and just learn from your mistakes, and it's always going to get better if you try and put the effort in.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
This teacher described you as having good attendance, good grades, leadership, respect, and good participation. She also noted that I believe Sophia deserves this award because she has worked very hard to achieve her grades first quarter. Sophia has accomplished and voiced to me that this is something she has not yet been able to achieve in all her years of school until this year. I'm so proud of her. Sophia represents Springford in such a wonderful way. She is kind, caring, respectful, and I believe she should be recognized for the amazing young lady and student she is. Now, what are your initial thoughts on how this teacher describes you?
I was genuinely surprised about everything that she said about me. I try my best to get certain things done for school, and I just overall try my best to work very hard.
And this is she wrote in all your years of school until this year. How have you stayed focused during this crazy time to finally get that achievement?
It took a lot of effort and energy trying to stay motivated and focused when I had a lot of distractions around me.
And what advice can you give to other students in your class that might be struggling?
Just try. I always thought just try your best. Even it can get very hard sometimes, but just keep pushing because it will be worth it.
So Travis, the teachers had written about you. They had said Travis had struggled all throughout high school, but the first marking period, he has shown a lot of growth personally and academically. Another teacher wrote, Travis has done extremely well this year and made honor roll for the first time. Last year he struggled with attendance and was failing classes. He has had his share of adversity with his family losing their home and having to live in a hotel for the last year. Travis worked very hard and is a pleasure to have in class. He is currently involved with the STEP program and attends work daily and on time. He is a fantastic candidate for the Student of the Quarter. What are your initial thoughts to how these teachers describe you?
Honestly, my initial thoughts are that I'm happy that they all think that I work hard, that I'm a good kid, because honestly, it would not be like this if it wasn't for my family and for my friends.
And how has the STEP program helped you become a better student?
It's shown me responsibility. It's shown me how to handle things when they're tough. And it's just shown me a lot of responsibility.
And how do you stay focused during the school year?
I just tell myself that I can do it no matter what the cost is, because I've proven before that I can do it.
And what advice can you give to other students in your class?
Never give up. Even if you do bad on one test or miss a couple days, when you come back, just work as hard as you can. Just do the best you can.
This teacher describes you with having good attendance, good grades, leadership, respect, and good participation. She writes that Cole models respectful behavior and quiet leadership. He attends to his work even when other peers may allow themselves to be distracted by friends in the classroom. Cole always participates in class discussions and is a leader in small group work. His attendance is consistent, and when he is absent, he always checks in when he returns. Cole, what are your initial thoughts on how this teacher describes you?
It's like exactly like what I want to be and what I strive to be. Just like be in the class, be present, be focused. Like just let the teacher know that I'm there and focus on what she has to say.
And how has athletics helped you become a better student?
Keeps me busy, to be honest. It just strives me to get better, not just at sports, but in school, because in order to play sports, you have to have good grades. And colleges look at your grades from ninth grade all the way up to senior year, so it is very important.
And how do you stay focused during the school year?
Just get my work done as soon as the teacher gives it to me, not waiting until the day before it's due, just doing it right away just to get it done.
And what advice, if any, can you give other students in your class?
Just stay focused. Like, obviously, you're not always going to be focused in class. It's going to be time to have fun, but when it's time to actually do your work, sit down and get your work done instead of waiting until the day before.